You color my life, you break the line, I'm falling for you. You're stuck in my mind, just all the time.
JKLah.
Yo， 大家好，我是 JKLah， 我非常久没有 update 我的 channel 了 ，and oh my goodness， 我非常的期待。Now I think about a year ago, I released this video called A Day in the Life of an NUS Mechanical Engineering Student, and today's video is going to be something very similar. Just that the 男主角 is not me, but instead someone from this video, 我学你跳. Her name is Myra Choo. She's actually from Berklee, the College of Music. Oh my god, I got that right! It's so hard to say, you know, Berklee, the College of Music. So anyway, she shared some footages with me at a very ungodly hour. So we're gonna take a peek in her life as a college music student in Berkeley. Without further ado, let's go!
Hi everyone, I'm Myra and I'm a music student at Berklee College of Music in Boston, USA. I'm Singaporean and my major is music production and engineering as well as violin performance. It's very interesting.
Hold up! Wait a minute!
And we usually decide our majors at around the 3rd and 4th semester that we are here. Sorry, no, 2nd and 3rd semester. And the reason why we do that is because The reason why we do that is because a lot of times we come into the school but we don't really know what we want because we haven't tried what there is available, what we can do in the music scene, the music industry. So we will come in and we will try. But this trying is not like, oh, the teachers bring you to like try this, try that, try this. It's not. It's really up to you. So meaning you can actually like not try anything, or you can go and try everything. You have to go and like make friends and like say, hey, like, can I go to the studio with you? Can I help on your session? Stuff like that is very common, and I would say it's pretty necessary. I think it boils down to my school's culture. Maybe it's the American culture, or it's just the industry in general where everything is like really self-driven. So you can go through school and like get all your A's, but it amounts to nothing.
Kai caught me at quite a good time because I'm gonna be recording some stuff in a few days, so I'll be practicing those stuff and then I can bring you guys to the recording studio. And that's not very often now because of COVID. Last time it used to be every day, but now because of COVID it's not so often. But exciting stuff.
More so like the consistent notes that we can talk about. But yeah, I mean, you guys are definitely feeling the 2/4.
So going back to the point of being more self-driven, I would say around 80% of my projects and my work here is not school-based. It is done in school, it is with my friends which I made from school, but the work that we do is not for school. It's not run by a teacher or like pushed by a teacher. Rather, it's usually people's independent work, like their own releases on Spotify or for a label. You can just do school things, but I personally feel that if you just do stuff from the curriculum, sometimes it will work. Like for some other courses, maybe like engineering or being a doctor. It might work, I'm not sure, but I know for the music industry, you might come out of school and not be able to find a job. There's no clear path in the music industry. For example, like in our school, our majors, we have film scoring, music production, performance, electronic production, composition, jazz composition, music therapy, and there's still some more, with a whole lot of minors as well, like instrument repair, theatre, all that type of thing. So you really need to find out what you want.
So one cool thing about studying at Berklee is that you still have to do like your normal classical scales, but then you also have all these like weird stuff. You don't just play classical, you have to play like pop, and they're all different.
Hello, so now I'm gonna prepare 2 different meals which will probably last me like 7 to 8 meals, and this makes it much easier because I don't have time to cook so many times in the week, and it's really expensive to eat out as well. So for anyone like studying overseas or staying alone, I highly recommend it.
You my secrets. We are different polos, but I like it. But I like it. Why, baby? Do you look so pretty and you smile, baby? I'm almost breathing. Tell me why, baby? Do you look so pretty and you smile, why, baby? Do you look so pretty and you smile, baby? I'm almost breathing. Tell me why, baby? Do you look so pretty and you smile?
Now I'm gonna cook my second meal now.
Now I'm waiting for my second meal to cook. I thought as I'm waiting, I would just talk a bit about the difference between staying in the dorms and staying on my own. I think because during this COVID situation now, I think it's really much better to stay outside, because previously when I was in the dorms, they didn't have a kitchen, so I wouldn't have been able to cook myself, and I would only be able to eat the dorm food. So if the food was bad, that means that I have to eat like bad food, which is like uncontrollable, you know. Definitely during COVID, I would suggest staying outside because you have much more flexibility, right?
Okay, friends are very important when you study overseas because friends are your main support system. At least for me, they are my main support system because my family is back home in Singapore, and so if I need help, let's say moving into my apartment now, if I didn't have friends, it would have been really tough. So it's important for you to make friends. They don't necessarily need to be in the same school as you. I do know that Singapore has many networks where you can join and you can get to know people who are studying in a similar area as you. Friends are really important. They are there for you when you're down emotionally or when you need help. For music, if you don't have friends, it's very hard for you to work unless you're super pro and you can do everything yourself. Living in Boston specifically is very cold. I don't like it. It snows all the time here. Food wise, there is a Singaporean couple here that runs a restaurant, so that's nice. The restaurant's actually at their house and we can go to their place to eat authentic Singaporean food. I highly recommend you stay in the dorm in your first 2 semesters because you can make friends. Like, you're forced to make friends when you are in the dorm these friends are the ones that you can still be friends with after you guys move out lah. Staying in the dorm is expensive, so I also don't want to stay in the dorm for all my semesters. So my course, music production, is very male dominated. I think a lot of girls are scared to go into music production or even learn music technology in general, because if you feel like it's out of your field, or you're not good with technology, or you're not good with math, because it's just really a male dominated industry, and I can see that through my course as well. But I highly recommend anyone who really wants to pursue it to just go for it. Go for whatever you enjoy. Thank you.